Okay, the Sonic Mania PC port is actually pretty good, but the lack of an option to disable mute on lost focus is actually tilting me into the stratosphere. Also, the Twitch API is fucking bad, so now I have to change my game title again, even though I did it earlier. Completely unrouted disaster run. Here we go, boys. I don't even know if my splits will work, if they're, like, in the right order. Oh my god, you're really loud now, what the fuck? Stop it. Stop it, that's not very nice. Maybe I can just turn my monitoring down for this one, since I can't turn on the interface, or OBS will go down in volume as well. Alright, and now I have to hook in after tapping back into the game. God, that's still loud! Holy shit. Is that better? Okay, you guys should still hear it at the normal volume, but holy shit, it's just blowing up my ears. Protect your ears. Alright, please, please, please hook. Thank you! Thank God, okay. Give Rainbow Lantern. So naturally the first fucking unit in Mania record I cap is the stupid green laser spear that's useless and has no stats. I don't even know who I want to focus on grinding for materials first, so I'm just gonna kind of do stuff. I don't know. I want to do the hedgehog emoji, but it was only finalized 4 months ago. The hedgehog emoji? Is that seriously like in Unicode spec now? Are you kidding me? Anyway, yeah, I have one save file left to do on this installation of Mania. I have Sonic and Tails, Knuckles, Tails, so now I just need Solo Sonic. So I have 4 files with all unrolled. And so I figure as long as I'm doing a single file, I've played through the game a couple times at this point, I kind of know what's going on, but I don't know, man. Alright, so I think timing starts at save file selection. Here goes. This is gonna be exciting. I hope this window capture doesn't colossally fuck up. I'm always a little bit wary when I'm working with live split. Sitting here like, maybe I should do my own timer, and then realizing that timing standards of speedrun community create situations that I don't want to deal with. But it could be fucking browser source capturable. It's not the worst thing in the world. There's actually a hedgehog emoji in this spec now. That's so good. Anyway. I have no fucking idea what's going on here. Good. Excellent start. So my sincere hope is that I'm just gonna be able to drop dash my way through this entire thing, and look like I somewhat know what I'm doing. This, of course, is never going to happen, but... Good. Yep. This is what we are now signed up for. There's... Nope. No fire shield. Not going fast. Yes! So prepared. I don't know. Okay, well that's a bad thing. Alright, man. Whatever you want. Alright. That's pretty good, though. I like how they make it nearly impossible to miss that ring. Alright. Hope you guys like watching this fucking cutscene. There's a reason the first split's called Reset. But yeah, I'm just basically doing this without any serious expectations for going fast, just setting baseline splits for later, like, actually routed and practiced attempts. I definitely just started a Sonic and Tails save. Alright, fuck out of here. Fucking... Menu. Thanks, Dad. I'm probably gonna end up doing Sonic and Tails anyway, because there's some interesting stuff you can do with Tails in this game, but... Oh yeah, I can't map a controller button to to doing split stuff anymore. Because I finally ditched software X-input emulation stuff for just a hardware adapter. And I can't be asked to set up Joy-to-Key for that, too. Like, having Joy-to-Key running in the background just seems like way too much of a hack for me. I kind of wish they let you use death mode to fast forward through this and just start timing at gaining control in Green Hill 1, but it's a simpler timing method, I guess. And all dev mode stuff is banned because we don't know what the fuck to do with it, or what the fuck it does. I love how the camera just kind of locks there. It actually makes me super uncomfortable. Alright, who's ready for incoming world record? I swear to God, I have seen Green Hill so many fucking times now. Sure, that counts. Really, the difference between this and every other playthrough I've done in this game is more like, I don't actually give a fuck about exploration. Like, there's no pretense of routing. Alright. Didn't fuck up. Didn't fuck up completely. Never mind. So I'm gonna want to jump off that in future runs. Alright. Here we go. Good. God damn it. But in most bosses in this game, apparently it's actually way faster to just eat the damage. Anyway, 104, IL world record. Sub 1 hour incoming. I think world record right now is like 1 hour 5. It's pretty funny. Oh, rocket. They won't let you skip the zipline. You must know about the zipline. Starting to notice more and more situations in this game where they absolutely force you to be aware of this kind of stuff. Okay, that's kind of rude. They use those kinds of soft hazards a lot to remind you that maybe you should pay attention to where you're going every now and again. Just like an indication, hey, the following section is dangerous. Pay some fucking attention to it. Probably want this, actually. Let's go fast with it. Yeah, that's the route. Nice. Not quite, though. Ah! Okay. I didn't ask for this. I wanted none of this. I'm like 95% sure that high route is slower if you're not taking the zip lines. Oh, well, fuck it. Now we're just fucking mercy invincibilitying through all of this. Alright, 124.26, IL world record. I'm gonna look back on this and laugh. Oh wow. Also, I'm just not splitting. Oh well. Which one of these is my fucking skip slit? Here we go. Perfect. Yeah, we just don't have splits for Green Hill. That's okay. Video games are hard. I think almost all of these split names are too long. Like, once I have times, it's going to overwrite the, I'm not going to be able to see the fucking gap anymore. I actually don't know which one it will hide in that situation, but who knows? Thanks, Dad. Going slow at an accelerated pace. Oh yeah, I'm sure this bottom route is perfectly quick. Yes! I actually don't think I've ever been down here. I love video games. I really love video games. By the way, I hope you're not already tired of the IL world record joke, because I will make it every time, while also getting hit by every hazard in the entire fucking game. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that you probably don't want to be doing this section, period, in a speedrun. So you don't want to be doing this section at all. Frey was Steam sharing my copy of Sonic Mania and very nearly rage quit during this. Which I think is wonderful. In hindsight, it's really good that we ended up splitting things Act 1, Act 2 in our playthrough. Like, he just said no. Fuck it. I also love how that layering is handled. Like, even if it looks like you should be able to land on one of those, you just can't after you've passed it. So here's damage skips the boss. The hell climb. Yeah, it's just faster to run at it. So I guess I'll split on, like, signpost landing on bosses and then hitting signpost everywhere else. Sit camera lock in these sections, by the way. I really don't understand why they do that. It is kind of disorienting. One of these days I'm gonna mash those so hard that it actually, like, throws my monitor off my table or something. Because what's a desk? I actually haven't checked to see if the Knuckles glitch is still in the game yet. We don't want to be up here. Bad plan. I know a kind of jazz video game fusion band who hates Chemical Plant Zone because it's their most requested song. Yeah, I can understand that. It's a shame to have that song ruined for you, though. 'Cause it's alright. This is probably the slow route. That's definitely the slow route. Isn't that in my fucking eye? Oh yeah, you're just gonna tell me to fuck off and press this. Wong. Nope. Wrong direction, Mania. Yeah, I bet this part's super safe. Very fast. Yeah, what the fuck is anything? Honestly. I think this section's literally designed to waste your time, too. I appreciate how this zone allocates for water breaks. I did mean completely unrouted. I think that transformation is instant. There's just an animation to let you know that it has taken place. Also probably faster to jump off the back wall there, if this is even in, like, the real route. Get another one of these. Please don't be like this. 2-minute chemical plant. Seems good. We're on track for a sub 6-hour run. I hope. I don't know, depends on how hard I choke Titanic Monarch, honestly. What? I can't even go back to the pad? Okay. That was almost slick. You're gonna hit 3 minutes? I think there's a signpost after this. Yeah, no, there's a capsule. This is Act 2. I also like how this is now in a Sonic speedrun. Like, this just existing in a Sonic speedrun makes me extremely fucking happy. I don't really know what the fuck is going on regarding Puyo, so we're just gonna play video games, I guess. Just 2 chains. I'm sure it's fine. No matter what time you get, you can still PB. That's the fucking spirit. Seems to be working alright, honestly. We're hardly operating on a master scale here, but... Alright, let me out. I hit backspace. Okay, I'm actually gonna disable dev mode so I can't do that. Shit. No, do not update some of my best times. Yeah, I'm gonna disable that during runs just to be safe. Alright. On the bright side, we can actually split in Green Hill this time. What, you thought this wasn't going to happen? This has to happen every time. Sonic speedruns are subpar globally until Tetris Grandmaster shows them how it's done, cutting Puyo times from 2 minutes to 10 seconds. Yo, shoutouts to Goo Tetris, though. Yeah, backspace, for context, backspace when dev mode is not in the options, fast forwards the game, obviously invalidating all runs because you fucking fast forwarded the game. But it's okay. I think we've hit our quota of really random, inexplicable mistakes that humans shouldn't make. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to trim some of these split names down. I might even have to use non-ironic split names, which is unfortunate. What I originally wanted to do was use the space at the bottom of the layout for this, so that chat would still be visible, but there's no way to fit the whole game in there, no matter what settings you use in Live Split, and I sort of like having the full game overview thing going on. But shithead ironic splits are the best part of speedrunning. I'm actually not entirely sure when you gain control there. The best part about this is that this section of Green Hill hasn't changed in... what is it now, 26 years? 26 years and I still somehow find a way to hit that fucking rock. And I did the same fucking thing there, too. A cent for every speedrun mistake you have made so far. I think 200's a little bit on the low side there. Thank you, Envy. Jack ruining runs. Ah! It's gonna happen every time! It's just instinct. I can't help it. I just want to drop dash into things, alright? I really should get a pedal. That sounds pretty cozy, honestly. My feet aren't usually on the floor in this chair, though. I have to keep it super high because otherwise I've got my fucking hands like raptor claws. There's a reason I named the split what it's named. I'm just saying. Professional speedrunner Tyrone Sama. I actually considered not streaming today because I woke up like half an hour ago. But sometimes you have to conquer adversity and follow your dreams. This is not one of those situations, for the record. Good. That's clean, at least. Probably slower than just fucking running, but clean enough. Dude, I'm telling you, I try to sleep like a normal human. Honest to God. I'm actually really tired of sleeping at like fucking 5 in the afternoon, but it just happens to me. Okay. Saved myself. Only slept for an hour and a half or something. I don't know, man. I've been getting like naps throughout the day. Can I get 3 hits on this? Yeah. Perfect. Hit me. Okay. Mercy invincibility isn't even long enough in that section. I guess I gotta make sure that I'm getting hit the other direction. That seems good. Alright, IL world record again. Skippable bonuses, dude. What a good video game. That's new. Watch me game over in a run. Just do the best possible thing. It's gonna be wonderful. Everything's gonna be great. I'm just charging drop dash on every single jump. It's probably a terrible idea. Perfect. Almost. The irony that I actually went faster in that section because I didn't accidentally burn the bridge. Okay. Can I... Fuck it, we'll take the low route. It's probably faster at this point. Okay, not that much faster. Not this low. Yes! Good! Yep, now we're doing this. Just as long as I pick up the ring. Come on. No? Yeah, pedal seems like a good idea. I do sort of wish I could just use a trigger for it or something. Maybe I'll go map that after this. Seems like sort of a sane thing to do. Oh man, the second run's gonna be funny though. 600,000 gold splits. World's fastest progress. I hope. Alright, so you can act a pretty sizable amount before that. The title card. That's fine. Whee! Sure. Alright, we'll go this way. It's just absolute chaos at this point, it doesn't matter. That's probably... Can I get out of here? Thanks, Dad. When's the cutscene skip tech? Doesn't seem like there's any way of going about that. Although, it's at least a small mercy that the zone transitions are only in a handful of stages anyway, which has always struck me as kind of weird. It's like, I feel like they definitely intended for them to be everywhere and then just didn't do it. Like time constraints or something. Alright, so we're here again, which is the bad place to be.
Easy money!
Oh god, I don't even want to read that! I don't even want to read it! Have my pizza, moolah. Thanks, Ark. Mom, I'm being cyberbullied by internet strangers with money! I love this section because after you clear it with the late water, like you get a couple seconds to parse what's going on before the water starts rising, and they give you 2 opportunities to fuck up and fall back onto that lower path and have to do it again. I think that is fucking wonderful. Alright. The fuck do you build Magi off a dodge? Dude, evasion memos are fucking cancer. It's awful. Alright. Well, that was better than last time, at least. I think. It's entirely possible that that it was worse, and I was thinking of the Zone 2 time. Okay, that's just silly. See, everybody's on ILs for this game right now, and a lot of ILs have this weird thing where, like, since when you reset, you're allowed to move forward at your own pace, but the global timers keep going while you're waiting, because time only starts when you go past the signpost or whatever. And so there's a lot of stuff where ILs in this game are built around using global timers, which is messy but also pretty cool. I don't know where the fuck I am. Yeah, I'm sure this is the right direction. I love the monitor there just placed for suspense. We'll pick random directions, it's fine. Get me out of here. Okay, so we established you do actually have to use this. Practicing for next SGDQ submissions. Oh, fuck no. Do you honestly think a GDQ would ever let me on mic? Like, I'd love to say that I could clean up my act and perform in a family-friendly setting, but let's be fucking honest. That's not gonna happen. I am the king of speed. Why do I even go over there? Why are you like this? Damage boost. Alright, fuck whatever that is. Fuck whatever this is. Jump over springs. Worcester Love waiting room. Yeah, it's actually shocking how much of this routing I'm doing on the fly is leading me directly backwards. It's very good. Nah. I'll take this instead. Oh, for fuck's sake. Get out of here. Good lord. That's interesting. So good to know that these... Yeah, that's a pretty cool delay. That's really good, actually. You can hit the fucking ring box and then not have rings by the time you hit a hazard. It's really good. Alright, time for 2 chains. Maybe that's what I should change a split to. Fucking 2 chains. I don't know what this chain turned into. You're just gonna have to trust me, alright? So we'll leave that there, and I guess do a thing over here. The highest possible level of Puyo commentary. I'm actually a god. Okay, everything went better than expected. It's like day 0 Puyo play. I love how this is a thing, though. I honestly do. Like, there's just Puyo Puyo and Sonic speedruns now. It's fucking wonderful. So... I feel like I should use spacebar for splits. That seems like it might be slightly safer. I want like an easy button on my desk that I can just slam for splits. Does somebody want to find me like a good quality pedal? Because I could honestly use that for a lot of things. Like, it's not just a speedrunning expenditure. I feel like I could actually justify having that in my setup. so I have no idea. Studiopolis is a fucking mystery to me. There is so much shit going on in this zone. Alright, we're making forward progress, I think. I like how on a run I'm suddenly running into sections of this zone that I've never seen before. Well, this is one way to explore. Just put yourself under time pressure and watch your bad decision-making take you to new places. The big ring that I don't want to hit, ever. Okay. Note to self, practice loop jumps. Wong. The sound design in this game is honestly godlike. Like, not just the music, but every part of the sound design, except for the buzzsaws and metallic madness, is excellent. I see Zogzer's hitting me with an eBay link. I naturally distrust eBay, so this should be good. That seems fine. I only recently actually got the Get Your Picture Taken achievement, so I've just never gotten hit with those things before. By those things. Alright, who's ready for me to fail the fireball traps? I've done this boss enough times that it feels a little bit less shit to do it now. You just gotta be aggressive. You can't wait for the missiles because they're always gonna stack up in that asshole formation where you hit one and land on the other. Blast. Resident Sleeper. The other hilarious thing about this game from a running perspective is how many bosses actually have, like, ridiculous RNG that loses due time. Stuff like Titanic Monarch 1, the boss can just decide that you can't hit it for, like, as long as it wants, basically. I wasn't recording when I did this, but I actually got 12 up elevators in a row. And you need down for it to be hittable, period. You gotta imagine it's like some kind of... It's either a straight coin flip or there's some kind of weighted chance. Either way, those odds are not encouraging. You also can't go in a ball form on these loops, which I always found kind of weird. Okay. So that's taken care of, and... just the slow roll. Off-screen jump. I actually think it's gonna walk me back into the range of the camera before letting me go to Act 2 here. Yup. Listen, I know you really like those monitors, but if you could find a better solution for that... Hope you guys like the drop dash noise. I don't even know... Top routes are fast, right? Top routes are easy and free of hazards? Please, Dad? Where the fuck even is this? Okay, so we're in a location. I also love how the drop dash doesn't give a fuck how you're actually colliding with the surface. Like, just as long as you hit it, it's gonna apply the same amount of forward momentum every time. Can't wait until someone finds a way to replace audio in this game. Already done, I think. Yeah, I think there's already been some, music modding. People have figured out how to unpack the, game files and do some limited stuff with them. I think sprite format's been worked out, music format's worked out. One guy found a handful of constants for physics stuff, and things like unlocking super peelout on a save that also has the drop dash. What exactly do you want from me in this situation? Okay. I'm not gonna think too hard about anything that's happening right now. We went up. Ugh. Wait, I see Omrons in that in that eBay link. Get me the high quality micro switches, the good shit. Honestly, I'd probably makes more sense for me to have a gigantic fucking reset button than anything else. So here's another boss that's almost entirely RNG. Because you can't hit him until wind or sun. And you can definitely get... Okay, so wind... I think you can probably get like 2 hits here if you're clever, but I'm not, I guess. But yeah, a lot of people are turned off of full game runs because of bosses like this. So you can get 2 hits during wind if you are really quick about jumping right back on. Or... never mind, no, I'm really stupid. You can actually just fucking hit him. Oh, I know why. It's because I was playing as Knuckles when I was actually most recently doing this. That's really good. That's a little wave to it. Alright, awareness.org. Alright, so here's Flying Battery. AKA, I somehow lose my 4 remaining lives and die. I think it's kind of cute how they grabbed the scaling stuff they used from Metallic Madness backgrounds and used it there as well. So you see yourself on the monitor as you run off. It's very cute. Alright, excellent start. Hitting us with the Tyrone Tama seal of quality right away. I'm just gonna... Can I? Yeah. Alright. I figured this ought to save some time. Assuming I don't fucking kill myself with it. Yeah, I am a little bit cagey about this section. That's very good. Alright. So I guess we're using one of these. Now that I think about it, it's kind of hard to go through this stage without acquiring one of these at least once. Great. Oh, motherfucker. Anti-air. Be the fastest Green Hill Zone runner you can be. Sounds like my destiny, to be honest. I'm always scared of getting crushed during that, even if I'm there to watch the cycle start. Always kind of freaks me out. Wait. Okay. Nothing? Alright. Thanks, Dad. Sure. I'm not scared of this situation at all, why would you ask? Supremely powerful routing. I think I actually timed out on Flying Battery 2 the first time I played it. Just because there's so much fucking level in there. Fine. They start teaching you in subtle ways about how ramps and physics work in this game, but you're never really given anything explicit on it. Like, it's definitely possible to miss if you're not paying attention. So I feel like a lot of people are like, Sonic controls so floaty when he's low on speed, etc., etc. Never really teach you shit about it. Or at the very least, you're not required to know in order to advance. And to be clear, you really aren't. Like, my last couple of save files in this game, I actually had like 40 lives by the end. pretty low degree of difficulty, all things considered, even for Sonic games. You look at stuff in Sonic Mania compared to, like, Wing Fortress, Scrap Brain, Crush Death City, Resident Sleeper. I wonder if you can clip into it like that, actually. That's probably the cool kid strat. There's like so little consequences for doing stuff like that and just jumping into stuff. Alright, here goes. So, sub 1 hour, Zogzer. How about that shit? Rate my odds, honestly. Cool Kid Stratus play Tails. Honestly, I think I might end up running Tails primary. I don't know if I'm gonna do, like, the Sonic thing as my primary category. Because, man, Knuckles and Tails are just so interesting. It's probably faster to take the, bottom route, but I really dislike it. I think you end up there one way or another anyway. So I don't know what the fuck I'm worrying about. Oh yeah, it's this shit. Does this even go anywhere? I forget. It's entirely possible that this actually goes nowhere. Okay, no, this looks like progress. There's a fucking signpost. That must be progress. Come on. It's not that hard, it's only wind. Nice slash me, very good. Do people actually still fall for that? Like, I'm curious. I'm not even mad, I'm just like, I'd like to know if that still works on people. Because clearly you're coming in here with the expectation that it'll work on me, so... What's going on? This is the kind of shit, Zogzer, I was telling you earlier. It's like, oh, I should probably disable me. Nobody actually uses it for anything. That. Somehow I don't think I'm gonna get an answer from this guy. It's a shame, though, because, like, I'm legitimately interested. I'd like to know. Wait, that's just a, there's just, like, ring boxes at the end of that, I think. Yeah, that one's pretty good, too. Although I've got custom chat CSS, so I never see it like it's intended to be seen. Which I feel like is kind of a shame. Yeah, fuck the claw. Just run. Alright, back to garbage. I'm sure this is a perfectly viable route. No inherent problems with this routing at all. I gotta be wary of that. I knew they were gonna drop soon, because I didn't see the start of the cycle. Okay. Right. Alright, where'd be the boss, though? 3-minute flying battery, let's go! And it's only gonna get worse. Man, I'm disappointed. I wanted to know. I wasn't even trying to scare him off. I'm actually kind of sad. That's good. I'm just hitting buttons. You're actually watching the infinite monkey theorem at work? An infinite number of monkeys with an infinite number of DualShock 4s will eventually hold the world record for Sonic Mania. Resident Sleeper. Yep. They made their account today, so there is that. Huh. That's interesting. I wonder what that means, actually. It's like, that's the sort of thing that, like, if you're new to Twitch, it doesn't even occur to you to do that. So either they're doing it on a throwaway to not get banned from channels that they watch, or might want to watch in the future, or what? What's our alternate explanation here? Anyway, big fucking spider. This thing is actually super fun to fight as super. Like, if you have emeralds at this point in the game, it gets really funny. I also think you might be able to get 2 hits per cycle on this thing if you're quick, but not 100% on it. Yeah, there we go. Easy money. Lovely Envy has donated $2. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Lovely Envy. Can I get, like, an etymology on that name anyway? Where does that come from? Yeah, there we go. Actually speedrunning now, boys. Can I interrupt him out of that? Or no, it'll just drop if there's, good. Good! Excellent. Perhaps there is something bigger going on, you'll never know. That should be the last, yeah. Okay. I control the game with one goddamn hand. Frame perfect split. True story. I really hope these splits are in the right order. I'm gonna look really stupid if they're not. Alright. So we arrive at, Box Zone. Safety strats, true story. God. I think my movement is messy even for casual play, to be perfectly honest. Like, what the fuck is going on? These things are kind of my bane, though. I just don't like the way that they completely halt your momentum when you land. We're doing this. High route. Look at this shit. Just barely didn't die. So are these actually a thing? Okay. That was kind of a ridiculous amount of time to not, like, hit the cycle. Sitting here waiting for 5 seconds, like, did I break it? Are these ones just not on? This is probably slow, too. Almost certainly, actually. I don't think I've ever seen this section before, actually. Oh yeah, now we're back here. Oh, of course, I have to hit the center to actually activate it. Alright, we're learning about mechanics today, kids. Where is the... Here? Yeah. Come on. Yeah, I saw that trail of rings and I'm sitting here like, how optional is that path, actually? That one fucking wheel. Every time. Every time I hit that thing. But this time it somehow managed not to kill me. Think your blind run was faster? That's entirely possible. There is a pretty good chance that's true. And this is basically a Let's Play anyway. Welcome to part 345 of my Sonic Mania Let's Play. This game is 4 hours long, at most. If you don't count all the time I spent game overing to fucking Oil Ocean Act 2. That boss is actually fucked up. It's not even that hard, but it is fucked up. Oh. Jesus, yeah, I've definitely never seen this room before. And it's the slowest thing you can possibly be doing here, I'm going to assume. We're going exploring. I have no rings, there we go. Okay, so can't drop dash off those 'cause it takes you into the weird 3D walk state. Ah, we're doing this. Interesting. Okay, now this thing. Very careful to show you how you can actually kill it first try. And they give you plenty of time to realize what the mechanic is with that gigantic wall of boxes. Oh, great. Close enough. It's probably faster to actually get on top of it correctly, but... eh. Alright, so we're what, like... about a third of the way through the game at 30 minutes? Extrapolating like a... 140 time or something? Because Titanic Monarch is pretty long, let's be honest. And I'm gonna find a way to get fucked up in these. It will happen. Like, what the hell is going on here? I don't even know what I'm looking at. I know what I'm listening to, though. The best fucking music in the game. I've thought about that for a while, and I think I'm comfortable saying that Press Garden Act 2 is the best track in the game. It is just so goddamn good. Feels like T getting to do what he does best. Smooth solos, really lush instrumentation. Death. Not one of the things that T-Lopes does best, actually. Yeah, the overriding desire to hold right at all times is making me play noticeably worse. But hopefully it's at least making me a little bit faster. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just let me spin dash, you bastard. Sonic's face in the ice blocks is just really good. So this is going where? Here, apparently. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on here. No ramp? Alright. Okay. There's the boss. You can get 2 hits on this if you're tricky. I think 2 is the most you can get, though. I was in a pretty perfect looking setup for 3 there. That only gave me 2 before the ice slash. Jump at me. How do you eat Oreos if you have them? Are you a soaker, a dipper, or do you eat them dry? Just dip, mostly. I'm also fine with eating them dry, but obviously better with milk. Thoughts on yesterday's movie? It was pretty good. Probably wouldn't watch it again, honestly. It's a little saccharine and formulaic, but it was feel good anyway. Good animation, fun concept, inflatable robot. Inflatable robot's good. Hi, I'm Betamax. The video format competing with VHS. Where the fuck am I going? Where the fuck is anything? So you may notice that the title of these splits here is about as accurate as I could make it for the stage. I legit feel blind in some sections of this stage. I cannot see anything. Here we go. Sure there's video games in here. Need to start watching comedy horrors. My guy's suggesting Alien. Is that just not a thing we're doing? Alright. This shit again. Okay. Just fuck it. Just jump. You'll land on a track sooner or later. Why are you like this? Why... Why is this a thing? Okay. I think it's cute that they reuse a lot of stuff from Marble Garden here in a way that's better than Marble Garden. By the way, if you're new here, Marble Garden is one of the worst Sonic zones, don't at me. But seriously, don't. Fuck it. Sure. This is fine, too. The slow train to Slowsville. At least got 2 good loop jumps there. I don't know if it was perfect, but it was alright. Don't mind me jumping into springs. What? Okay. That was like a fucking physical comedy sequence, really? All I really needed was this shelf of stuff tilting and dropping one item onto my head at an excruciatingly slow pace. Jesus Christ. If you're new here, I also don't know how to speak English. Please be kind. So hopefully I can do this on just 2 cycles. Or 1, alright. I thought I was 1 hit short for sort of 1 cycle. But I guess that counts. Is it the best movie so far on movie night? Ooh, that's actually a tough question. I didn't see that before. I'd have to think about that for a while. Pulp Fiction was pretty fucking good. Even if I wasn't able to see all of it because I was sick at the time. Big Hero 6 was pretty good. I think the real winner, though, now that I think about it, it's really gotta be Pokemon Rise of Darkrai. Cinematic masterpiece, to be honest. Famiglia. I actually want to kill Mizaka for making me experience that. Are you seriously? What is the fucking purpose? I just want to jump. It took me like at least 3 more cycles than it should have to figure out what was going on there. I have seen the route for Stardust Speedway 2, but do not remember it. It looks hella fun. Like, you're just going fast nonstop. What's the issue with the Darkrai movie? I don't even think the issue is that it's bad. The issue is that it's just not a movie. Like, it's a hollow, empty shell of the Pokemon experience. It's made for people who don't actually want to watch a movie. They want to watch a Pokemon movie. And a Pokemon movie, at the very least, past the first one, is, hey, we can sell toys and take up a slot on fucking Nickelodeon with this shit, right? Oh god. What year is it? What direction am I going? Like, all you need to do is watch, like, the first 10 minutes of that movie to understand everything that's wrong with it. I don't even think it needs explanation, which is the best part of this whole thing. Like, you actually do not need to explain what the fuck is wrong with that movie. Okay, I keep on thinking that there's, like, fine. Are you really? Just send me straight down. I don't care. Kill me. Why am I like this? Listen, I don't know how springs work. Don't at me. Did you know your decision-making ability is actually significantly worse under pressure? Alright, so here's a cool sequence. I feel like it goes on for a little bit too long, maybe, but it's pretty cool. I also don't know how to go fast in this. Like, this stuff, the chase segments go on a little bit too long, considering he's got a grand total of 3 attacks. But the other segments are definitely pretty cool. Alright. So shoutouts to the Game Gear. You're in the boss arena. Do you want to fucking notice? Are you serious? Good lord. Alright, good RNG. Here's another good example of a boss fight that's got significant RNG in it. If they just do that, it wastes your time. But they'll always spin afterwards, which at least makes this, like, playable. He actually did an entire, like, 2 attacks, just hanging out in that sequence. Like, what do you mean, bro? What do you mean this is a speedrun? What do you mean you took me to the boss arena? I think I'm gonna sit here and chase you for a while longer. I'm dodging him mostly by accident now, which feels pretty okay. And as soon as I say anything... The fight was almost good. Alright, here we go. This is right up against the spike wall, the boss fight. Featuring this fucking 3D in the background that feels very Saturn. It's actually pretty cool. Okay, so now you're hittable, apparently. This is what? Balls, yep. Oh, you gotta be like this, Metal. Metal! Why you gotta be like this? Okay, that's pretty cute. Alright, we're out of there. Sitting here doing those one-handed. Alright. Yep, this is the worst boss ever. I'm sitting here like, wait, what did I mark as the worst boss ever? Because there's 2 things that I marked as the worst boss ever. Fuck rings, I guess. I'm also not really sure which of the 3 branches here is fastest, but it's almost certainly not this one. You know, the one that's on fucking underwater. It would have been faster for me to get a bubble shield. Oh, no, not like this. Don't do me like that. Hydrocity Act 1 has absolutely no substance as an actual boss fight and is purely pandering. It's the worst boss fight in Mania at the very least. Can you not shake those things off when... No, it's you have to actually jump. I'm very smart. Okay, you know what? We'll take the top route anyway. I don't give a shit. Here we go. Ah, freedom. And then immediately it's gonna take me right back down, isn't it? You cannot escape the water. But no, the top route's actually pretty kind, all things considered. If perhaps a little slow at times. Oh, for God's sake. Just slam me back up. Just fuck my shit up. Oh, God. Relax. Everything's going to be fine. It will be okay. Karma hits you right in the face. There we go. It loses precious seconds, but it's very important. I thought you could actually crouch those, guess not. There we go. Sub 1 hour hydrocity. True fucking story, honestly. Yeah, this is almost certainly not the way you're actually intended to go at any point during this. I like the boat. Very cute mechanic. Gondola. Is that what kind of boat that is? I honestly couldn't tell you. Give me the fucking hook. Actually, it's pronounced like atrocity. I'm waiting for the fucking stage to get an official voiced intro in some video game from like some Sega rep to officially say something about it, so we can finally answer the question once and for all. This is probably way slower than just going across. Yeah, I feel like that jump's pretty makeable. Can I have an air bubble so I don't fucking drown in this segment? Pretty please? Thanks, Dad. Can I actually just skip the level entirely here? Yeah, fuck that thing. I want nothing to do with that. Uh-oh. Okay, then. Alright, so good to know that these bubbles do actually count as bubbles. That is helpful information. And we're out of there. I'm one step closer to the worst boss in Sonic Mania. I always forget that I've activated that. That's really fucking good. I think the Donkey mode code only got found after data mining, actually, because somebody worked out that there was a clip of it in the game from unpacking the files. Although I wouldn't be surprised if somebody tried the old hook code from Sonic 3 and Knuckles before that. It seems like the sort of thing that you just kind of try. That is the only actual cheat code I think we know in this game. Alright, so here's this weird segment. Which is like shoutouts to Labyrinth Zone, and Labyrinth Zone being fucking terrifying. Bang. How are they on fire underwater? That's interesting. Managed to jump in the walking animation. Shoutouts to the Retro Engine, faithfully preserving every Sonic bug. You're correct, that is not how explosives work. I think I've gotten a little bit faster at this, since I've had to do it like 40 times. There's probably optimizations to be made regarding that singular bomb, but I'll have to check on that later. And just move right as far as possible here. Alright. Time taking a nosedive. I am really quite pleased with this one. When I first saw this, I thought it was actually hard, like he had to manipulate the bombs to explode on him. See, that would have been a little bit cooler. I still think it would have been kind of like, I don't know, the whole gimmick where like, oh, you're playing as the Hydrocity boss. That's like, alright, that's very cute and we're all very impressed, but like, where's the actual fight? I feel sort of the same way about Puyo in Chemical Plant, but it's different because Puyo Puyo is actually fun. So I guess if you totally re-examined like everything right down to the movement speed of that ship, it could probably be an interesting fight, but not like now, not in its current state. Welcome to the Vortex. The only time they ever did anything interesting with those, the fucking bars. I really love the Donkey code, actually. I don't even like Donkey that much as, like... I don't know, his style of humor isn't really my thing, but... that code is really good. Has there been a day when AJ streamed Puyo? I streamed Puyo Puyo Tetris, like, once, and it was okay. Meanwhile, you still can't get a Switch for under fucking $400 in the United States, because they are literally sold out everywhere, every time. So, guess Puyo Tet for Switch is not in my future. Which is a shame, because I think it might still be alive online. And living online Tetris is pretty nice, gotta say. Sitting there waiting for the hand to pop out. Man, and after I finish this, I get to do the most important part of any fucking Sonic Mania file. It's farming CPZ1 for emeralds. Puyo Puyo Keeper was the only Puyo game I ever played. Was that real Puyo, or did I miss out? I think it is real Puyo. I'm not 100% on the Puyo chronology, though. The Puyo chronology. God, someone please kill me. Fine. I'm pretty sure they removed the segments where these are used exclusively as a crush hazard, which is pretty nice. Come on. So I think boss soon. Like, very soon. Wait, no, this feels an awful lot like that section, but it's that pattern is reused like 3 times in the original. There we go. Give me the hand. And now... yeah, this is the boss. I'm like 95%. Here we go. I will point this out every single fucking time I do this boss. The start of this fight is wonderful. It is a fantastic example of how the fuck to teach people how the boss mechanics work. You cannot possibly fail to damage the boss or receive an air bubble from it at this point. And it's pretty good. The only Sonic game I played was Sonic Rush, which I heard is one of the better Dimp Sonic titles. Like, most people who I know who've played it are like, yeah, it's pretty good. About on par with, like, Advance 3, etc. I haven't played it personally since I never owned a DS. And I'm way too lazy to emulate, because all DS emulation is a pain in the ass, but... I wonder how Desmume on RetroArch works, or Melon DS is still in development, right? I think it booted its first commercial game a while back. Ah, shit. Why are you like this? Wait. Okay. There we go. Okay, clean as fuck, honestly. There's probably some cute secret stuff you can do here. Where you can bounce off the walls, too. Get to that capsule a little bit quicker, but I have absolutely no confidence in myself. You can still get a world record if you beat Sonic Mania in 9 or 8 minutes starting now. Oh yeah, dude, seriously, well, only like a minute and a half of that is wasted by this auto-scroller, so... This is another one of those things where I think Mania may have been leaning a little bit too much on nostalgia. It's like, alright, so a reimagined Sky Chase segment that substitutes the relaxed fucking low-stress easy auto-scroller for stuff with like actual enemy placement every once in a while. And that's cool. It's like, alright, that's a good idea. The problem is that Sky Chase was never actually that fun. Like, as the world's foremost Sonic 2 apologist, Sky Chase was not that good. I still appreciate this being in the game, and goddamn, it's got one of the best music tracks that Mania has to offer, but... like, who ordered this? Still the chance of a solar flare. Yeah, just fucking bit flip, easy. Console verified. The great thing about this is that on certain jumps, the tornado will actually follow you upward and change like how much time you have to land, which is super disorienting. And also the fact that if you spin dash or you're in super form, you can actually outrun the plane's horizontal tracking and just die, which I think is really excellent. Oh, good. Was ever a speedrun that was successful because of a 1 in a goddamn trillion thing happening, bit flips, etc.? I mean, the one thing that comes to mind when people talk about, like, abject fucking weird randomness happening in speedruns is the, I think it was Blaster Master at the last SGDQ. Some guy actually skipped an entire boss and nobody knows how he did it yet. So, there's that, I guess. I am so wary of that spring, you don't even know. Yeah, if the train had been like 3 times longer and the Sky Chase segment had been like way shorter... Actually, Jesus Christ, that's shorter than I remember. If the train segment had been like 10 times longer, I guess. Anyway, here's the boss that really feels like it's designed in the Saturn era, right down to the wow, look at this, we can do sprite scaling shit. It actually completely nukes your depth perception and makes it like impossible to reliably hit. It's not impossible, but it feels super weird. Oh, good. Alright, from the side. I wonder if I can get 2 hits there. I'm dumb. Alright, it's okay, we still have 6 minutes to beat Sonic Mania. World record incoming, honestly. Yeah, isn't it? It's so Saturn. It is so, look at us, we can do fucking sprite scaling. It's wonderful. Okay, seriously, I can't fucking work it out. Yeah, arbitrary code execution's always a fucking treat. Okay, apparently I'm gonna have to work on this. Alright, from the right. I bet you can get a second hit with a spin dash, but that puts you at pretty major death risk. Because, you know, you're spin dashing on the plane. Where it, like, demonstrably wants to murder you. Tails actually doesn't know how to fly. I hate this shit so much. I can't get it on front, and I don't know why. There we go. You have to jump so fucking early for that. Good lord, every time I kept adjusting, like, okay, just a little earlier, just a little earlier. I had no idea. Okay. We still have 4 minutes for world record. No problem. God, I need to get a fucking haircut. Good lord. Are you guys gonna bitch if I get a haircut again? That looks so stupid. It's random which of the 3 you get there. And that definitely looks the dumbest. Oh, how'd you get over here? Okay, Sonic's fused eyes make him lack depth perception. That's true, the fused eyeball has always made me a little bit uncomfortable. If I remember correctly, Mirage Saloon is at least mostly straightforward as a stage. Like, it's not possible to get traps going backwards for too long, so hopefully my lack of routing doesn't murder me too much. My inability to play pinball, on the other hand, that might kill me. Bad loop jump. The worst, actually. That's really rude, what the fuck? Alright. We're just holding right. Dickhead. Boom. Done. I love that animation. Every time I see that animation, I just think about how slick it is for a couple seconds. It's good. Okay, this is bad. But not the worst. So appreciate how, okay. I guess there's not that much time to lose here, I hope. Alright, time for severe death rushing. You can get 2 hits if you're really close at the time you bap him, but it's tricky. I think you basically have to be super to do it reliably. I'm sure somebody's gonna prove me wrong on that. Let's see, if I had been a little bit higher there, or if I had gone for the low jump and not the high. When do you fucking become vulnerable? Please stop throwing the ceiling at me. There. God damn it. So we're gonna have to come up with a new 25 games, huh? Yep. I mean, I'm sure there's, like... There are at least a couple more bad fighting games in the world. Bad or underground, because Keeg loves to do this thing where he sneaks actually good games into the calendar. And then there's fucking Fighting Layer. Shit. Alright. Now this looks bad, I know. But there's some major time saves coming up. Where I actually jump off a bridge and die in real life. Street Fighter V. I don't think that counts. I don't think it's quite bad enough, actually. Street Fighter V at least functions as a fighting game and primarily achieves its design goals. It's just that those design goals are horseshit. The forbidden game. Really? You know, I bet that fire shield that I skipped is actually really, really fast on this stage. That dash is actually really good. Probably the fastest Sonic movement ability. It's like the homing attack, actually, except it's actually fun to use, so there's that. Does For Honor count as a bad fighting game? Oh god. For Honor, more like Scrub Quotex. Well, at least I didn't get crushed. Seriously, the Oil Ocean special is getting hit as a cap pops up by the fire under it, or trying to adjust for getting hit by that, and actually running into the spikes and then getting knocked backwards into the fire as the cap falls on you. That is the Oil Ocean special. That's like the bona fide original Sonic crush death. It's the kind of shit that's like, man, you look at Oil Ocean and it's like, I mean, Title of Split, who ordered this? But they actually did it really well. I'm actually really pleased. I'm glad that it came back, because it's way stronger in Mania than it was in Sonic 2. Yep. So, like, this is a situation where you get crushed. I fucking tell ya. Why are you like this? There we go. Right into the fucking Octorok. What the hell that is? Supposedly this boss has mechanics. I've always just sort of ran at it. Like, yeah, you have to stand in the middle here or you die to crush, but apart from that... Actually, I'm not sure if it crushes you or if you just take damage. I'm like 95% it crushes you, that spacing looks like crush, but I've never failed the mechanics, so... I'm not 100% sure. What? And this is like, oh, well, we're gonna do shit with oil, because the oil mechanic isn't really explored anywhere in the game other than... Oh, good. I couldn't decide whether to move forward or go for the fire shield, and in the end, failure won out. Tries to match you to your skill level based on how much you've won recently. How much you've won recently? How recently are we talking here? Like, what is the resolution we're operating at? How much you've won in the last week? Month? Hour? Session? Game? I like the idea of that. A matchmaking system with 2 states. Either you won your last game or you didn't. That actually seems like it would be really fucking funny. Hit me with fucking good FG ideas on that one. I'll hit that for safety, except there's no guarantee I won't get crushed to something in like 5 seconds. Nobody knows how it works, Doc. Wonderful. Really? I probably shouldn't even care. I should probably just eat the ring drain, but... well, now I am sad. Why doesn't the fire shield protect you from losing rings? How's a fucking fire shield gonna prevent you from breathing in smog? It makes about as much sense as it doesn't make sense, I guess. Really shouldn't go back for these. So that's the one, because I always think, I'm always trying to remember, there's one of those instances, there's 2 operating in the opposite direction. I can never remember where. Thought you lost the rings because it's really fucking hot. See, I always thought it was the smog, because, you know, you can't see shit when you start losing rings. Should I have also named this scone Can't See Shit on Splits? I think the worst boss ever is more appropriate, though. I didn't get the signpost. Alright, here goes! I'm sure this will be fine. This boss is weird. So we're gonna go for 2 hits per, like gods. I don't even know what the fast way to do this is. Right now I'm just gonna focus on not dying. Not dying seems like the fast way. Oh, good. Can I please at least pick up 1 ring? Should name this Beijing. I like how that comes out 1 out of every 25 cycles, and the sound cue for it leaves you with no idea what the fuck to expect. So if you've never seen it before, you might just die. It's really good. Oh shit. Oh, that's bad. This is the bad place, actually. Oh dear. Don't overthink things. I swear to fucking God. Alright, the rings wouldn't have saved me on that one. Alright. Can you crouch it? Ha. I remember dying into it once while crouched, but I might have crouched late or something. I don't know. Anyway, here's redoing a section of the level that I really shouldn't have to redo, but I didn't get the fucking signpost. There. In the center of the platform? Ah, it's probably why, because it's in an arc. That's probably why I fucked it up, actually. Dude, speed stretch this boss must be fucking terrifying. There are so many ways you can die here. Maybe I'll take the extra cycles to make sure those are totally destroyed. Safety strats. But yeah, this entire thing is so weird. Ah! Hold the button, game's hard. Alright. Resident Sleeper. Not like this. Not like this! Okay, it needs one more hit, so... Amp was right, there we go. I bet my life on it. It's like, okay, so today we're gonna trust the whales. Did not disappoint, to be honest. Alright. I would like my platform back now, if that's okay. Thank you. Really? Okay. Well, this is not the worst situation ever. At this point, I feel like game over risk might actually be relevant, though, which is pretty bad. I know, at 4 lives, I guess I could choke hard enough on Titanic Monarch that I could die. Probably faster not to do this. I'm not gonna question how I didn't get hit there. Sometimes we just take those. Yeah, I noticed that about For Honor, actually. It's like, it's got a very deciduous style of neutral. Where you don't actually do anything, but make your opponent think you're doing something, so that when they try to do something to punish the thing you did, you actually do something. I'm an asshole. I like how it's set up that way, though, so you can observe it rising. Like, it's placed a little bit lower than its maximum height by default. Just so you can see yourself going the wrong way. Oh my god. I should've just gone. Fuck it, spin dash through everything. Great. Another one of those situations where, like, alright, so you kind of have to understand how ramps work in order to do this, I guess, technically. Or you could just fake it until you make it. As Tails, depending on what cycle you arrive there, it might be faster to go through the secret passage to the left and just fly out. But I'm not sure. Might test in the future. Wait, what am I doing up here? Is there anything up here? No? Yes? Maybe? Possibly? Alright, down from here. Routing, guys. It's important. I kind of appreciate how the pre-rendered, like, 3D turning Sonic sprites have the same sort of weird lighting style to them that they did in all the other games. It's like one of the only things that looks kind of shit in this game, and it's actually kind of okay. Thank God for this thing. Why do I open my mouth, actually? For what purpose do I speak? Come on. Can I get like 5 rings to have a little bit more safety? Coming up here? Okay, I guess I'll do this properly. I also like how those things just fucking explode when killed. Like, they super die. It is crazy. Alright, hey buddy. Let me through. Sure, I'll take that. There's ostensibly a rising floor in this section, but I've never seen it. I think it just makes rumbling noises to scare you. Amp has been leaving me hanging at for like 20 minutes now. Good. Okay. Gotta grab something to eat after this too. Jesus. That if you didn't get hit at the beginning? Oh, okay. You gotta understand, Twitch delay makes it hard for me to interpret, fucking comments based on timing. Alright. So I think the speedrun way to do this is actually to sit under the boss and pray that you don't get hit by debris. I don't know if I believe in that, so... So we're actually gonna be patient, motherfuckers. Ow. Actually, maybe... Yeah, let's just be shitheads. Nope. Alright. It was more of an owlbear. It has hands. Okay. Context? RNG, please. Okay. Yeah, this is the worst idea ever. Never mind. I don't actually know how to do that strat, so I just have to do the buffs normally. Man, I was so disappointed that this fight wasn't about baiting the boss into, like, an open pool. Like, when you try to target it over a gap, it just fucks off and tries to target somewhere else. And I was actually really disappointed by that. I'm like, aw, that could have been a cute gimmick. Alright. Oh, for God's sake. Okay. I just want to hit you, okay? God damn it! I'm so fucking thirsty! That's solid. Are those new globals? Behemoth and rip-off Monster Hunter called Shrike. It's a big, goofy owl with hands. Shrike, aren't you guys on the fucking Dauntless train? The other not Monster Hunter game? Like, what's going on with that thing anyway? I forget if you need all 3 pillars before it's damageable, or... Okay, apparently. You need 4. Or something. Why are you like this? So, for context, every single time I've done this boss recently, it's, I did it in super form. Oh shit, motherfuckers. Okay. That's close enough, I guess. Don't mind me, 20-minute lava reef. God. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reduce the length of these splits. A couple of these are getting dangerously close to the rest of the layout. Certainly not a marketing beta. Yeah, I got that feeling about Dissidia NT as well, I think I've decided. Like, with... What is it? Fucking... It's releasing in January, so there's so much time until release that if this is a marketing beta, it's a really bad one. So my sincere hope is that they'll actually fucking fix the game to be fun to play online. I did have fun in places. For what that's worth. It's like, alright, these problems should ostensibly be fixable. They were updating the beta during the beta and things got better. So, maybe I can dream? Oh my fucking god. I didn't know, alright? I had no idea. I feel bad. Hey, there's the UFO. It stopped in place. Is it gonna turn around now? Yeah, it just turns around. It's pretty good. Ubisoft betas are pretty good because it means I get to play the game for free, and chances are there's not some more content in the beta's length anyway. Yeah. Meanwhile, Quake Champions Early Access is whatever the fuck it is right now. Oh, I see. That's what's going on up there. Fine, okay. If you're gonna be like that... I don't know when I co-opted the Azami noises. That's pretty cute. I'm pretty confident there's nothing over here, but hey. Wow, this is extremely obnoxious. Of course. Well, now I guess I know. Wait, so what the fuck is going on down here if not... Wait. Hold on. Give him a minute. So there's some rocks in this thing. Great. Are you being fucking... Is it really just there's an invisible wall or something? I don't know what's going on there. Wow, and right back to the start of the stage too. Somehow I've managed to avoid every single signpost. That's a good feeling. Alright, let's go the not fucked up direction this time, actually. Let's, do this and then not hit the spring. There we go. This is at least marginally less fucked up than the lower route. At this point, it's only like 50% speed run. The other 50% is praying I can actually finish the game without a game over. Like, when you stop exploring, suddenly lives get kind of scant. Okay, dude. Whatever you want, man. Can't believe Rez is still here. He's probably just biding time until AP reset. By the way, did we ever get confirmation if the 200 gem deal has, if it's got, if the tickets are locked? Because otherwise I'm just gonna buy now and then literally save every single set of tickets I get every month for, Sayaka. Because I can't wail on this to get Sayaka, I can't let myself do that. But at the same time, I really need her. It's important to the concept. Man, 1% out of the 1%, it's gonna be bad. It'll be a focus gacha, so increased rates, whatever that means. Please. Why? This ends until end month, and I have a bunch of leftover tickets at the moment. So I can pretty much see once it comes. Alright. I doubt they do that, honestly. Like, it doesn't seem like there's a point, and they're not marked for locking or anything like that. I've never heard anybody talking about that. But just want to be sure, man. 200 gems is a lot. It's actually not. What are the rates? It's like 1,800 yen for 250 gems. That's like... not super fair, but also not horrifying, I guess. What the fuck? Whatever just happened to my throat was not okay. So how are you guys enjoying the Let's Play? I think I can make a career out of this stuff. What do you think? So here's the super arbitrary route split that you should be able to do as Knuckles, but can't because there's an invisible wall. Can those rock guys crush you? Sort of? Like, the answer is yes with a question mark. Lava Beef. Wins Battle Network. Yo, people on the Battle Network train. Oh god. I fucked it up. I am powerless without my fire shield. I like how the mechanic of this boss, as far as I can tell, is actually just time it correctly. Like, I thought there was some kind of gimmick, like, okay, you're not supposed to walk up to all that's happening, there's some other way to hit it. But no, you actually just have to do it. Thanks. Came for the speedrun, stayed because it didn't end. Came for the speedrun, stayed for the speedrun. Alright. 2 zones to go. Can we get sub 2 hours? I think the lowest time on speedrun.com right now is like 3.5 hours. As long as I can be not the lowest time, I think I'm okay with this entire situation. So the original title for both the splits for Metallic Madness was What the Fuck and What the Fuck. Because that's honestly how I feel about Metallic Madness, it's just one gigantic clusterfuck. It's even more of a clusterfuck than Stardust Speedway, which I'm sitting here like, okay, so Stardust Speedway is kind of a clusterfuck, but I'm betting it's the odd one out. Nope, there's another CD level, and it's exactly the same. But are you going to submit the run? I don't know, actually. I don't know if I should. I mean, clearly the guy with, like, 3 hours 30 submitted, so clearly there's nothing going on there. Like, it's fine to do whatever the fuck, I guess, but... Sure, the optimal Heavy Rider strat involves keeping Fire Shield? Yeah, almost certainly. Alright. Shadow, I'm gonna need to see your best buzzsaw noises. Okay. Alright, here's not so subtle Crush Death. It's not just like a bzzz. It's a very high-pitched droning quality to it. It's like if you took an Azami noise and, like, compressed it to 4 kilobits per second, it would probably sound something like this. Solid. Okay, have I bitched about the LOL situation on stream yet? I don't think I have, but I'm fucking pissed. So... they made LOL a global emote a while back. I think it was like yesterday. I'm sitting here like, alright, so LOL is probably the most used emote on Twitch at this point, and nobody without better TTV can see it. It's completely invisible on mobile, it just looks like text. Twitch clearly had to do something, because LOL culture's not going anywhere anytime soon. Really? Alright, if you insist. And so I'm sitting here like, alright, so that's fine. This is a change for the better. I don't like LOL. It's a bad emote used in bad ways, but at least now it's consistent across platforms and people can fucking see it. That's a good thing. And then, see, the version that Twitch made global is slightly different than the better TTV LOL, because of some kind of copyright dispute between the original photographer and Total Biscuit and shit. And so the new version, the global version, is Total Biscuit's sub-emote version of it, which is a redraw. And people think it looks like shit. I'm not sure how much I agree with that, but people were upset. Like, oh, the new LOL looks like garbage. And so Better TTV had some options here. They could have done nothing and accepted it. They could have overridden the, appearance of the emote for users with Better TTV installed to revert to the old version. Or they could do the worst possible thing ever and create a new emote with the appearance of the old LOL. Which is exactly what they did. And so now every chat with more than fucking 1,000 viewers is filled with new LOL, old LOL, and people bitching about how the new LOL is worse than the old LOL. I actually want to fucking die. It's like, alright, so because of your shitty implementation decision, this is now an even more fucked up situation than it used to be. Fucking congratulations. I really hope they revert it. I really hope. There's a GitHub issue open, and I asked, like, hey, wouldn't it make more sense to override the appearance of the global lull instead of using your own and fucking things up further? And hopefully something comes of that. As much as I dislike lull, I like being able to see shit on mobile. You get a fucking Moon chat or something. Amongst all the Moon 2 smags, there's like a bazillion lulls. That's the entire contents of the chat. The lol permutations are way better than the original. Agreed. The lol permutations are actually great emotes. There's a reason I have them enabled but not lol on the server. Like, Omega lol's just really good. Terra lol is excellent. These are good things. Alright, so the dual layer gimmick that never really gets used for more than a gimmick. And it's hella visually confusing, good lord. Okay, up through here, yeah. The one good thing we got out of this is Chibi Sonic. Are you... Okay, but honestly... Because that's a slight slope, that's really good. So there are people on the YouTube upload of this song trying to work out what the fuck the lyrics are. And people are getting closer, but it's still not 100% convincing. Can't see shit, Captain. Yeah, the size-changing lasers knocking you back is kind of obnoxious, but I think it's definitely done to ensure that you can't, like, break your way through sequences as the wrong size. Like, to make sure you are where you're supposed to be when getting hit by those. I think that's the reason. In any case, it doesn't seem to work super well because I still managed to get into the end of the act as Large Sonic and did the entire boss fight as Large Sonic. And I thought that was how you were supposed to do it. And I'm sitting here like, huh, this seems kind of weird. I guess it's cute, but weird. Both the dual layer gimmick and the shrink rays are utilized way better here than they are in CD. Seriously? That strikes me as kind of strange. So they're not really utilized here, like, at all. You get layouts that are specific to Shrunken Sonic, but that's about it. They don't actually require much different platforming. You're not required to manage your state at any point. Alright, so 3 hits for each. I think there's only 2 or 3 Amy dolls in this. I love the tiny, stupid little drill tank. The tiny drill tank is my best thing. It's the favorite... It's my favorite thing about this stage so far. By far. It is just wonderful. Get off me, you motherfucker. Ah, well. We have a signpost. It's Let's Play. We get this boss fight, then we get the elevator boss fight, which is a really cool fight until you realize that it's almost entirely RNG. I want a gif of the fucking drill tank. I'm gonna gif that. Oh yeah, the alternate Eggman boss theme. I don't... Yeah, they only use this a handful of times, don't they? Twice, apparently. Oh. Wow, drop dash is super fucked up while you're Small Sonic. Look at that. Whoosh! Alright. Just here in Studiopolis Act 2. Ah, okay. And then there's this for some reason. And now I feel uncomfortably large. Like, the transition is weird. Alright, here we go! Titanic Monarch. This is the real shit. I like how quick they are to introduce you to that badnik, too. One of the most interesting in the game, because the thread is almost always you must get far enough away from this. Like, you can kill it, but in practice, the way the levels are laid out, you're way more often you're just trying to get away from it. This game has a lot of music, period, man. It's pretty good. Probably should have hit that red spring. I'll remember next time, hopefully. Really, the greatest thing about this is the fact that it actually makes use of magnetic spheres as more than a bonus stage gimmick. That actually abuses their snap range in a handful of places as well, to make sure that you absolutely can't get through a given section without interacting with the sphere in some way. Like, it looks like there should be gaps, but there aren't. So just mash during that segment, I guess. I wonder if it's faster to detach from those. Yeah, the subtle rings guiding you on the bounces. I don't know. Subtle is maybe a little bit too much for those, but... like, it could be arrows. It could definitely be arrows. Act 1 boss, 2 Act 2 bosses, Hardball and Heavies, Metal Sonic, Mean Bean, Final Boss, and Egg Referee. Dude, just the Puyo remix is really good. The way they sneak in little strains of the Mania theme, excellent. Top fucking notch. Good. I swear, every time I start using one of these, I'm rotating the wrong way. Like, there's some kind of fucking desire sensor that can detect, like, which direction you actually want to be turning and makes sure that that direction is mapped opposite every fucking time. Yeah, they just sneak the Satan in there. It's really good. God damn, T-Lopes did a good fucking job with this soundtrack. Holy shit, dude. Just makes me really happy that this game exists sometimes. Although, as much as I love it, I'm definitely kind of waiting for Mania 2. Like, you feel me? I'm waiting for the Mania team to get their chance to do an entirely original game. And, I mean, like, we already know that Sega kind of hates money, because they haven't remade Sonic 3 and Knuckles yet, but, like, they really would fucking hate money if they didn't do this. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't think I've ever failed this before in my life, actually. Yeah, wrong speed. Oh, there's a spring there. That's very, very helpful. Before they cancel Mania 2 because of Denuvo backlash. Man, I wouldn't even be angry about Denuvo if they'd marked it. Like, I don't have a realistic issue with Denuvo. Steam is already shitty DRM anyway. Denuvo's just icing on the cake. And it's pretty unobtrusive icing on the cake, really. Despite the fact that it doesn't actually really help things not get cracked anymore. It's still kind of serving its purpose in that things with Denuvo don't get cracked day one anymore. And that supposedly increases sales, but... I don't know, man. It just leaves a bad taste in my mouth when you delay 2 weeks, and then suddenly the game magically has Denuvo. And the fact that they gave out the Sonic 1 gift is causing problems for people who are trying to refund, actually. Because the Sonic 1 gift is considered a part of the Mania package, so... if you pre-ordered, then you've owned Mania for 2 weeks as soon as you get the Sonic 1 gift, which means that refunding it gets really tricky. Just another fucking reason not to pre-order, like ever. Don't do it. There's no reason anymore. There's no fucking scarcity. You're gonna get your video game. The bonuses are not worth it. Yeah, people are definitely overreacting over Denuvo too. There's a lot of FUD surrounding it and like how it's a successor to Sekiram and stuff like that. Because Sekiram was a gigantic pile of shit, no lie. Like it was just a disaster. But Denuvo is not that. People are conflating stories of like a couple unconfirmed reports of Denuvo killing hard drives and stuff about Sekirom where, like, you run out of activations, which is not even, like, a thing that happens. Yeah, $2 off, that's true. Alright, we got down elevator, that's good. And you can't hit it at all in up elevator, which is very good. So... you're kind of at the mercy of RNG here. Oh, shit. There we go. Alright, final stage, boys. Sub 2 hours possible? Okay, you can do it with Tails. I think Tails' assist will hit it, because Tails have a hitbox. Miles is Tails. Oh yeah, I should probably put myself closer to the center there to minimize the walk distance. Alright. Red Spring here. I usually try to go past that to get the 10 rings at the start, but obviously we're doing speedrun shit now. So we're in the main hub. Down left through here. The worst speedrun of Sonic Mania is 3 hours, 41 minutes, 35 seconds, and it was a blind run. Alright, so I'm noticeably better than that, but that doesn't mean a whole lot here, does it? Oh wait, this is the, shit, okay. I thought that was my stop. Fuck, my foot's falling asleep. Please kill me. So if I finish at 2 hours, am I gonna be above anyone besides that? I really doubt it. Oh, motherfucker. Fine, we'll go down, I don't even care. I think you can still get out of here. I think it actually just takes you to the same segment anyway, just slightly slower. No? Wrong, maybe? Broke range at, like, the last minute there. You'll be ahead of this no commentary run guy? Ha. A literal who. I mean, I'm also a literal who. Like, let's not mince words here. Nobody knows who the fuck I am either. Am I going backwards? Okay. Yep, follow the rings, AJ. Game is hard. Oh, for Christ's sake. Murder me! Oh, Jesus! Ah! Am I watching this random run Sonic Mania, right? Okay. I didn't even know which direction I was actually trying to go there. Like, things were just kind of happening in my vicinity. Alright, so if I don't time over on Titanic Monarch, and I don't take longer than 5 minutes to beat the boss, this will be sub 2 hours, which is a mercy, I suppose. Okay, shit. Down like that. Oh, god damn it! Come on. There. This thing really is just recycled from all the bonus stage gimmicks. Put the fucking spinning slot machine in here and we'll have completed things. Please fuck off. Wong. Wait, no, that doesn't go anywhere. Shit. I got punked. Yellow Spring. Jumping off there probably faster. I wonder if I can get anywhere with that boost. Slowly getting better at loop jumps. Alright, up top. Should have taken the spring. Okay. penalty for failure in Titanic Monarch is much more of an actual penalty if you're speedrunning. Alright, then this moving one, and... Please? Yeah, I got confused with a earlier layout, or a later layout, but... Is it later? Might depend on what order you do the zones in. No, it's definitely this one up here, isn't it? Yeah, where you go from this to here, and then... through there? Okay. Alright, so we're somehow alive. Get out of here. Fuck off. I always kind of wondered what the lower path was here, since I always kind of gravitate towards the upper path. Turns out there is no lower path, actually. The lower path is a spring that takes you back to the upper path. A trap spring, too. Just insult to injury, really. Oh. That's new. I haven't managed to do that yet. There's actually a lot of tension in this segment. Holy shit. I mean, could be because I'm feeling tense and pressured to go fast. Do you feel pressured to recover when there was no one else in the game? Really? I'm really sad now. Should have taken the spring. It really is just Titanic Monarch in a nutshell right now. Things you should have done, taken the spring. So if the jump sideways like a fucking asshole special stage tech, I wonder how fast an all-emeralds run is compared to a regular run. That's a good question, actually. I mean, you can do most special stages in like 10 to 15 seconds, so it just comes down to the routing for getting there. And then whether it's efficient to get to supersonic and in most stages. There we go. I haven't seen anybody else do that on Titanic Monarch yet, and it's weird because it seems like the way to be doing things. I definitely failed to drop missiles there, though. There are no all-emeralds runs right now. Set a first-time world record. World record! Are there rules set up for all-emeralds? Like, is it a listed category? So I know until recently there were actually no rules for any category. Yeah, if there are no rules for the category, then it just doesn't reel. Great. Excellent. Alright. I feel like if you're really efficient with those, because you can get 5 hits technically as super, which means you can probably get 5 hits otherwise. But it is really tricky. And 5 hits per cycle means you're probably skipping one of the hands. Also, as far as I'm aware, there's no way to speed this up, so we just kind of hang out. Thanks. Thanks, Dad. Please do the thing. Okay. World record. That was a late split, but it's okay. Yeah, I feel like they were intended to be real fights and then cut later in the game. I don't know. 6th place out of what? Do I even want to know? 6th place out of 8. I'm basically, yep. 3rd worst speedrunner. Yes! That is excellent. Not the slowest. Mission accomplished. 6th out of 9. Nice! Try again. Yeah, no kidding. Submit this run. I really shouldn't. That's really a bad idea. Got some near me on rank. You're ahead of Fluff now. True story. Alright, you guys know what it's fucking time for. Actually, wait, can I do this in debug? I can probably do this in dev mode, but that would leave a bad taste in my mouth for whatever reason. Because I know dev mode, if you go to special stages via dev mode, they will save to whatever file you were on when you moved to the special stage. Which surprises me, actually. I figured they would be, I wonder what kind of save handling this thing has internally. But yeah, this is the fastest way I know of to get to a ring that doesn't require actual tricks. I'm just finishing up the file right now. Ruining his speedrun. I mean, time has stopped. Why do you do the run on an actual save file anyway? Well, I mean, the reason I did this run to begin with was because I needed a Sonic-only save file to make sure I had, 4 save files with all emeralds. So, I'm sitting here like, hey, as long as I'm here and I have splits ready, may as well time it for memes. And memes is exactly what it turned out to be. Yeah, because to the best of my knowledge, there is no way to use debug mode or dev mode for practicing stages specifically with all emeralds. So the most convenient way you can do it is to have a file with the right character and the emeralds. And then I think you can jump to dev mode, whatever file, whatever stage you want from there. Alright, here comes the grind. I think in my Tails run I had emeralds as early as Mirage Saloon 1, which was pretty fucking funny. Because Mirage Saloon 1, you actually just fly through the entire train segment, which is not that long, granted, but pretty solid. And then since you're still super when you start the boss fight, you fucking fly off the plane and die. It's very good. That is an excellent fucking boss. I wonder if I can one-shot all of these. I've done them enough times. 5 is still really bad, though. Like, 5th stage is definitely still the hardest for me. Anyway, slow train to slow scroll route here, but it's efficient. Is this really the quickest special stage grind? Probably not. It's the one that I use, because it's fucking easy, but I know there's a faster ring in Green Hill, but it needs weird positioning to get to, because you have to clip yourself onto Knuckles Route or something. Oh, god damn it, I did it again. I always forget that exists. Draw distance Johns? Like, seriously, why even emulate the draw distance? That's so cute. If you're Knuckles, you can do it super easy in Mirage Saloon Act 1. Yeah, isn't there one right there, like 10 seconds in? You just kinda go. Come on. Motherfucker. You actually don't lose that much time by doing that, come to think of it. Bonus. Okay. So I figured out that if you get bonus twice, it doesn't give you double points, which is kind of a shame. Because it would be really funny to milk special stages for maximum point value. Wait, no. It gave me the bonus that time, didn't it? Did it? Because I think it's only an extra 10,000. I did actually get it, huh? But I wonder what happened last time. Because I distinctly remember, like, staying in a special stage to test that. I wonder. So what the hell happened that I didn't get it then? I wish I'd been recording. But yeah, here comes the Sonic Mania score attack runs. Fucking special stage milking, good lord. And yeah, I heard about that, how it gets you a continue in no-save mode. I think it's pretty cute. So I remember somebody saying something about that, and then finding the continue scene in dev mode and being like, oh, so that might actually be a real thing. Interesting. Okay. I always feel like shit going to the outside for that. Grand total of 6 spheres. Wow. That was clean, though. We got those. Honestly, the strafe jumping tech in special stage is the funniest shit I've ever seen. Like, it makes me so happy that that's a thing. Because the movement in this is a little jank, but I never really thought it'd be exploited like that. Oh yeah, I think they actually... I don't know if there are infinite spawn tricks in this game, but the ones that I've tried that would work based on, like if you remember Launch Base, the fucking birds where you just go into Spin Dash and sit there and watch birds dive into you. The stuff like that in Press Garden doesn't work, so... Like, it specifically stops the spawns whenever you're spin dashing, which is definitely somebody knowing what the fuck was up. But I think I remember seeing something on Sonic Retro of somebody being able to farm extra lives from there anyway, so... Some weird, pixel-perfect bounce trick. But yeah, now that I got the initial shitty splits in, it's time to actually do routing before the next run. Which means actually understanding how to go fast in each stage. Which is an investment. It's gonna be interesting. And yeah, the 959 bonus is a mess. It's a huge bonus, isn't it? Like 10,000? No, wait, it's 100,000, isn't it? It's just fucking moronic. Yeah, let's talk about a polarizing mechanic. It's your baseline run, and it's better than 3 other people's baseline runs. Yeah. That's the it can't get worse than this run. Which apparently it can if you're literally playing the game blind for the first time ever. Like, I probably died to bosses, and that's why it took so long. I mean, I died to bosses too, but... XD. That feels like it should save you a lot of time, but I feel like you actually lose time while turning. And then it got worse than this. Oh, don't worry, I'll find a way somehow. Come on. Come here. Really? Why you gotta be like this? There we go. I'll see you went up the hell stairs in Chemical Plant Act 1. Yeah, like I said, the routing could not possibly be worse. It doesn't exist. Even just knowing the correct route to go fast, even if I can't go fast on that route, just knowing the right route is gonna shave like half an hour off the run. That and not having weird boss deaths. Like dying 4 times to Lava Reef, and then once to Oil Ocean, and... What else did I die to? I think I died to Mirage Saloon... Ooh, that's cute. That's hella cute. The split names seem to fit perfectly. Yeah, they're... I like them. I'm gonna have to trim some of them down, though, because there's not enough room for the time difference on the layout. And I can't make the font any smaller than it already is. Live Split will not make it more compact. You died twice right before CPZ Act 2. Oh yeah! That probably only lost me like 30 seconds to... 30-45 seconds in total. But it was still pretty bad. Plus the routing in that entire segment is an abject fucking disaster to boot, so... Okay, so can somebody confirm for me, Special Stage 5 is the hardest one? It definitely feels like the most fucked up Special Stage. Like, 6 and 7 are difficult because they go fast and it's hard to control. But 5, the layout actually wants you to fucking die. You basically have to hit that to stand a decent chance. 5 or 6 I can buy. 7 is definitely easier than it should be. Sonic out here playing Initial D. Oh, god damn it. The slow train. There are no more rings here, idiot. Stop! Trying to read chat and I get hit by stuff. It's okay. It was all for bonus anyway. There are no problems. Everything is going fine. See, we're gaining. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, I might, like, if there's some interest in All Emeralds, I might end up running it, just because bouncing around in super forms is actually fucking hilarious, and the special stages in this game are actually good and fun. Tyrone choke. I'm still trying to decide what my other 2 sub-emotes should be. I have no fucking idea, I'm just drawing a blank. I might get West to redraw Tyrone-gasm, but then it wouldn't be poverty enough. It has to be a shitty crop of a bad photo where it's not poverty enough for this channel. Now I'll show you. My guy out here playing Bashi. Oh yeah, I'm moving Applebot over to the new framework in a couple days, probably, to prevent the random disconnects. But it will mean that the Markov module will probably be out of commission for a few weeks while I figure out how to fucking write actual human code. It might be easier than that, I don't know yet, but she'll forget English until I figure out how to get things set up again. Tyrone lol. Don't make me do the fucking pose. That is the worst thing. Good. Just didn't jump. God. I can't have a lol variant. That's the worst idea ever. Will she still have Phytan? Yes, actually. And it'll be easier for me to update to. And yeah, I'm keeping the database. That's part of why it's going to be hard, actually, because I have to convert my fucked up homegrown database format to something actually using SQL. And I'm not sure. I don't know SQL, so working with it was already going to be hard, but now it's going to be kind of a nightmare. Alright, so we got like a solid minute and a half here, give or take some indeterminate amount of time. Ah! That's bad. Tyrone lol. I could just definitely use a lol variant. Just fucking... It'd be less recognizable as me doing the lol pose too, so... There are perks to this. God. Oh yeah, Raz, I figured out that Mania record won't let you have your account registered to more than one device at a time, I think. I had to sign back in when I got back on my phone, and I was fucking horrified. I'm like, oh shit, did it seriously kill my fucking account just for logging in with a modified APK? And as it turns out, it didn't. Okay. Safety strats, I guess. There's another ring that I can get here. What? Gonna have to slam a Tyrone Thonk on that one. What the fuck? Tail is one of my favorite emotes to ever come out of your shit. Tail is really good. I'm actually really pleased with it. Shadowverse? Yeah, no kidding, right? Should have pressed restart. Alright, restart exists. I wonder if I can unbind the fast forward key in dev mode, so I can still have dev mode on, but not worry about accidentally fast forwarding. Actually, that'll be solved when I have a fucking pedal. Or I could get a brand new Elgato Stream Deck from Elgato. I'm still seeing those fucking things shilled everywhere. I'm convinced it's some kind of conspiracy specifically targeting me. Psyops garbage. Yeah, dev mode does have fast forward. It has fast forward, frame advance, and all the stage select stuff. Plus, if you hit pause on the keyboard, it pauses because XD. Fuck spheres, who needs those? You gotta go fast. I wonder if I can catch this thing at Mach 2 now that it's this far away. Because the strafe jump stuff, the speed you get from that is constant. It doesn't matter what Mach you're at, I think. 84? It kind of fucks me up how much faster that is the second time around. I'm assuming it has fast forward just because there are some sequences in the game that are kind of long and frustrating to debug if you have to watch the cutscene every time. Seems very practical. I don't know if it just takes off the frame limiter or if it actually sets it to something different. I should check into that sometime. But yeah, it was kind of disappointing how limited debug mode is because you can't place platforms and shit in it. But having access to the dev mode just feels very cute. Even if you're not actually doing anything interesting with it. It's like master hacker material. Good. Watch, the lower route's gonna end up being faster anyway. Not being able to drop dash from springs is probably a good thing, but definitely does feel awkward sometimes. Whoosh. Alright, last one hopefully. Fingers crossed. I feel like the UFO definitely starts about 300 miles away here. Hey, there's a... I think there's a mock-up item somewhere in this. Not 100%. There's that, but... Fuck spheres. Yeah, navigating this feels kind of wild. I'm actually gaining on it at this speed. Maybe catch it at Mach 2. Easiest game of my life. I'm basically DSS now. Alright, so now we're good to go. So all I've got to do... I don't think there's actually anything for clearing Titanic Monarch anymore, since I've already done it to Sonic and Tails. So I'm not gonna bother because I dislike the true last boss anyway. But... gotta at least do this. Whoosh. This jump height is so fucking wonderful. And the screen shake on drop dash. Like, why is it even there? It doesn't even look finished. It's just like this weird camera judder. And that's Sonic Mania in a nutshell, really. Alright, I should probably save my splits. Alright, wait, hold on. Can I... Alright, so here's what you gotta do to tab back into the game here. You have to take the capture hook off, tab into the game, switch it to windowed mode, set the capture hook back to hotkey mode, then full screen the game and hit your capture hotkey. There we go! We're living. Is it not faster to get the emeralds at the start? It is definitely faster, but probably not on a speedrun. If all emeralds... If using Supersonic in an any percent run is faster than not getting the emeralds, I will be really surprised. Yeah, who knows? Can't wait to see how the drop dash works in the completely fake generation physics that'll be in Forces. God, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be shit-tastic, isn't it? Alright, is this still blown wide open? Are they doing any kind of maintenance on this at all? Good lord. First fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages. There's like a legit looking 27 and 28 maybe there. And like 22 and 23, I don't, maybe if you found zips. Vertigent antivirus, very good. But yeah, what the fuck is the rest of this? They're just not maintaining these at all. I wonder if the leaderboards of other zones are at least somewhat intact. I like how there's not even a timer for Mirage Saloon. Yeah. This seems unlikely. Oh hey, it's Worcester. God, that pisses me off. I wish it was a little bit more robust. Because you gotta imagine the same, you can do the same stuff with, on PS4 and Switch, because it's all packets. I imagine that Cheat Engine doesn't work on this because L'El de Nouveau. So I guess with 4 complete save files, I guess what I've got left for completion is... got 7 achievements. All golds and blue spheres. 3 chain in Puyo Puyo. Crate expectations. Wreak havoc at the Propaganda Factory. Skip through Stardust Speedway Zone as quickly as possible. Boat enthusiast, we really like boats. The password is special stage, try pushing the barrel to see how far it goes. And secret sub, you might have to submerge to find it. Huh. So we got a whole bunch of secret achievements. I have not done a 3 chain. Maybe I should go do a 3 chain. I don't know how Puyo Puyo works though. Because, you know, I'm a gigantic shitbag who doesn't know how to play video games. I already feel like I've fucked up something extremely important. You can just do the supremely lame-ass, stacking if you actually know how the fuck to do that, which I don't. Yeah, I'm sure this will be fine. Wait, no, this is savable. This is savable. Don't you dare drop it where I think you're gonna drop it. Okay, we're fine. There we go. Achievement unlocked. Easiest game of my life. This reminds me of that one time I played Puyo Puyo with my colorblind friend. Dude, there was the saddest fucking post. I've talked about this before, but there was a really sad post on one of the Sonic Mania discussion threads in Sonic Retro about how, like, man, I really dislike the Puyo Puyo boss because it's impossible to tell the colors apart. It seems like they're all really dim and I can't tell one type of Puyo from another. And there's like 4 people rushing in after that to be like, I'm sorry, but you might be colorblind. Here's a test. I don't know how to call them just because I've never done it before. It's one of those things that I've just never looked into because Puyo was weird to me. Every gamer should know how to panel to pawn. God. Jesus, please stop. You're hurting me. It hurts, it really does. Alright, so... save splits. 150, 114. I wonder if I should even bother to submit that. I'm not even sure. When is the de nouveau uproar going to die? Every once in a while I go into the Sonic Mania Steam discussions. I'm just laughing my ass off. Why are bosses so puzzle-oriented? It goes contrary to the fast nature of the game. Your thoughts on the live system. Well, I get that the live system is there for authenticity. I find myself wondering if as a mechanic it adds more than it takes away. It could be that I have less patience for games now that I'm older and have less free time, but the idea of having to replay a whole level just to have another crack at a boss I'm struggling against feels frustrating, and more like artificial difficulty rather than a proper challenge. Lives are artificial difficulty! Good God! Ah! It hurts! It fucking hurts, guys! To de nouveau whiners. Hey kids, if you keep whining about the DRM, Sega will look only at the amount of negative reviews, not the content. You may not get another decent Sonic in a decade. Carrot smiley face. Oh, the irony of all the people complaining about de nouveau, or rather the idiocy of getting online to post an online negative review of a game for requiring you to be online. If I was a game developer in 2017, I would just quit and put my programming skills to use in a job with fewer crybabies. Oh, this is so good. McAfee detecting a virus in Sonic Mania. Oh, that's so good. Oh, it's wonderful, really. As long as I'm doing this, we may as well, hold on, let me hit you guys with the best possible thing in this situation. Repeat track. Yes! Let's see. So basically, this was just a low-effort attempt to copy Freedom Planet, right? Thought so. Let's see. How do I perform drop dash, really? Stupid question, but what is de nouveau? Will they be re-harassing 2 games each year from now on? Good God. Port Sonic Mania for SteamOS Linux, please. The reviews section is full of crybabies. It's 2017, most of us can't bear the idea of having a desktop without internet, and there's a lot of games that need online connections so you can play, so why attack this game? They forget what a review is. All I see is a bunch of kids writing mindless and misleading heart. Jungle Zone is returning. Jungle Zone for Sonic Mania, honestly. People hearting at de nouveau. You know what? Nope, no space. Yes, it's not good to let us wait 2 weeks just to get informed that Sonic Mania's delay was for active online verification, comma, no space. But Sega has its reasons, ... They knew it would be a great game and didn't want it to have pirated copies and decided to use de nouveau. Space... Period, no space. Don't hearting review the game negative because it has de nouveau. Period, no space. The game itself is great and TBH ... If you got it on your PC, you have an internet connection. So what's the big hearting deal about people complaining about a no pirates security program? Question mark, exclamation point, no space. They wanted it to be secure of pirates, dash. Sadly, they didn't include an anti-cheat program, ... I mean, ... Look at the time trail records, FFS, exclamation point, dash. Is Sonic a profitable product because of 10-plus-year-old internet jokes? I owned a drive back in the early 90s. Myself and a sparse amount of other people in town had Mega Drives and game collections. We swapped and traded games all the time. No one ever wanted to play, trade, or borrow a Sonic game, and we all had at least one. Why is this a thing? 2 posts down. Is Bubsy profitable because of memes? Let's see. De nouveau blew up my PC. I was playing Sonic Mania for hours, and then my PC exploded. I have shrapnel in my body, I'm bleeding badly, on the way to the hospital ER. There's blood everywhere, I'm posting this on my smartphone. I need to buy a new PC if I survive. By the way, this is a troll thread. Have a nice day, paranoid people. Has anyone archived to run Sonic Mania in Windows XP? I have completed the game at 100% in my PC with Windows 10, so now I want to put the game in other PC that I have inside an arcade cabinet, which has Windows XP. Okay, that's actually not a completely uncommon situation. That's actually not that bad. I thought this was going to be really stupid, but embedded XP on arcade machines is actually very common. Let's see. Would playing offline make my game run better? We need first 3 Sonic game remaster for PC. Alright, reasonable enough. Could you imagine playing Sonic Mania on an arcade machine? I mean, I can bust out the hitbox right now. That might actually be fucking hilarious since this is the one-button game. It might actually be really fun. Let's see... PC version bugs, non-DRM post. Let's see. Salt Ocean Zone. I hate this boss. I hate Act 2. I've been stuck on this level for 2 days. I guess this is as far as I'm gonna get in this game. I never expected to be able to beat it. I knew at some point it would be too hard for me. I always preferred the Game Gear games. They were less mechanically demanding and slower. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Holy shit, these forums are actually super active. Good lord, I'm like 10 pages in and there's still recent threads. Man. Alright, so it looks like most of the active troll bait is on like the first couple of pages. Oh yeah, Sega sent out forum letters responding to people who complained about De Nouveau, basically saying, whatever, we don't give a shit, so, XD. Why are people hearting about De Nouveau? Sonic Mania is a Souls game now. Beat the game with Knuckles and Knuckles and the screen just went black. Yo, what? Interesting. Yeah, it looks like all the obvious betas have been through it. Wait, hold on. We can definitely do more here. Let's go to... store page. Reviews. Oh, wow. Reviews are actually down to mixed now? No, they're still mostly positive. Let's see... Alright. Review type, negative, browse all. Oh boy. Most recent. When I tried to play this game, I had found that my antivirus had removed the .exe file from my PC. I feel like this is my antivirus detecting the De Nouveau. Again, I don't know what De Nouveau is, but I've done a bit of research. Great game, but get rid of the DRM, please. Oh, holy shit. This game has a terrible fem-pop soundtrack. All the games since the classic ones and maybe Sonic Adventure 1 have had terrible music. I don't get what everybody likes about the soundtrack. The only good levels are the classic redesigned ones. The new levels are just gimmicky. The bosses are pretty good. The blue bonus stages also suffer from terrible controls. All in all, you would be better served by playing the Genesis games, as this feels like nothing more than ROM hacks. I think we actually found the guy with the worst taste in the entire world. Holy shit. Like, he actually might have the worst taste ever. Fempop. And yes, that's actually how it's spelled. Keegan got it right. Let's see... Don't support rookie devs who don't know how to make a good game without ruining a good franchise. Buy Sonic Forces instead out soon. Cons. Blocky and looks worse resolution in terms of detail to than the original Mega Drive version. Blocky and looks worse resolution in terms of detail to than the original Mega Drive version. Has anyone really been far even has decided to use even go want to do look more like? Good God. Game is okay until you get to Lava Reef Zone, and then at that point they throw a bunch of Kaizo traps at you. You don't know what a Kaizo trap is, do you? It's not even subtle. They knew what they were doing. Also, apparently the Blue Sphere stages have leaps of faith. No wait, no, he's referring to the special stages. That's way worse. Apparently some of the game's files trigger antivirus softwares or something and partially delete themselves. Which, I should not have to disable my firewall to play a game, and if I can't play the game then I've wasted my money and gotten ripped off. Man, people who use real-time antivirus on another level. Another fucking level, dude. How is Lava Reef the Kaizo Trap moment and not Oil Ocean? Right? Like, Lava Reef is so forgiving! They're talking about the obvious fucking spikes? What the hell? I'm so confused. Sonic feels slower, and I noticed this because I was also playing Sonic 1 the same day as I tried out Mania. I believe this change was made to make the platforming easier, and it did, but I prefer Sonic to be a bit slippery on platforms personally. To end this, I would just like to say that I don't want Christian Whitehead to make any more Sonic games. 3.8 hours on record. There are so many negative views from people with 10 minutes on record because of the Nouveau. It's hilarious. More de Nouveau, more de Nouveau, more de Nouveau. Holy shit. I'm like wading through de Nouveau reviews to try and find something interesting here. I'm not really qualified to review this game since I didn't play it after launch day. If you want to get it, I just recommend doing some research before you purchase it. My review is negative because of my negative, spelled N-E-G-I-T-I-V-E, experience with the game. But I got my refund though, so I'm happy. Steam support gets a thumbs up. What did he mean by this? What in the world? .7 hours on record. Game sucks. Seems good. Oh my god, every fucking McAfee user is fucking negative reviewing this. Oh, it's beautiful. Everybody's saying that the antivirus is deleting the video game. It's wonderful. Sonic has always felt unfocused, confused, and frustrating. If you want a true action-packed speed-based platforming game, then I'd recommend one of the Rayman games, or the indie game Freedom Planet. I have to play Freedom Planet at some point, don't I? There are so many reviews for de Nouveau! Holy shit! I am losing my mind.
Kids, there's nothing more cool than playing a game made by someone you like. But if someone tries to force DRM in a place or a way that makes you feel uncomfortable, that's no good. It's your copy. No one has the right to force you to be online to play if you don't want them to. So what do? First you say no, then you get out of it.
Sonic has always been confused, unfocused, and frustrating as code for I don't know what momentum is, and I absolutely refuse to find out. And it's easier than ever, too, because you can get to a fucking... Not only do you have the spin dash, but you have the drop dash, too, if you want to get to speed while standing still. Let's see... Yeah, 99% of the bad reviews for this refer to the Nuvo. Holy shit, did they cock it up. So let's see. Here's a review. File name, sonicmania.exe. Threat name... Oh god, this is an antivirus report, isn't it? Heuristic virus, detection of a threat based on malware heuristics. This file was released less than 1 week ago. The file risk is high. Fewer than 5 users in the Norton community have used this file. Are you fucking kidding me? Is that the metric they're using? Oh my god. Good lord. Norton antivirus.
Sonic is about going fast, so why does the game punish me for going so fast?
Have you considered the possibility that maybe it's not about going so fast and the design of its levels is trying to tell you this? You fucking idiot. Holy shit, there's still more. I'm scrolling and there's just more and more and more? Holy shit, dude. You considered that you have to be good to go fast? True story. It won't even start up on this computer. I don't know about the other one, and I pre-ordered... Okay, hold on, I have to do this right. It won't even start up on this computer. I don't know about the other one, and I pre-ordered it, so I think I should have gotten Sonic the Hedgehog by now. I've been very disappointed that it works on the other one. Same problem with Mega Man Legacy Collection. No fucking punctuation whatsoever. It's wonderful. I can't even activate the goddamn game. 9 out of 10. Please buy Sonic Generations instead. Follows the same reach top speed for 5 seconds until you run into a crab/spike/space seemingly placed without any thought formula. Also has de nouveau, which they didn't tell people who pre-ordered, which is shady, and other than that, the game just pisses me off. Man, these people actually exist. It's wonderful. Yeah, I'm glad I did this. I'm trying to figure out what this review is even trying to say. People complaining about bosses. Holy shit. The actual negative reviews are fucking buried. You've received a gift! Freedom Planet. Tyrome. Ha 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 ha. Best wishes, Venus. Alright. Alright, dude. Thanks. Add to my library. Sure thing, dude. So I guess I have to play that now. I seriously think that people have something against learning to get better at games. It's weirding me out. Yeah, I don't know, man. Does not support 21:9 screen format. Capped to 60 FPS. 0.7 hours on record. Negative review. The Nouveau DRM prevents my controller from working correctly. What? .7 hours on record. Disappointing. Sad face. Okay, this is I appreciate this mostly because the auto censor. The minute you change that always online heart T comma, I'll change my review. Let's see. Man, there's gold buried in here. I booted up 3 separate times and tweaked what little settings they allow you to tweak, and the game just feels super sluggish and unresponsive to me. The game looks amazing, but the first boss was unreasonably hard only because the boss moved at the speed I should be able to move at. Moving that slow gives you 0 time to react to anything. I really want to like this game, but I'm refunding it until some of the issues get worked out. 0.4 hours on record. My guy fucking died to Green Hill 1. How the fuck do you... Like, I'm trying to understand, honestly, because clearly these people are having negative experiences, and nobody wants to go into a game having a negative experience, but how does this happen to you? What has to happen to you in your life that you approach video games like this? What the hell? There are so many negative reviews with like 0.1 hours on record that just say de nouveau. Just one word. It is such a shame that Sega ruined an otherwise great game with de nouveau DRM. From Wrench of Death, who is currently in-game in Sonic Mania. No balls. It's like tied to the Asylum Demon in Dark Souls. It's still going. I'm buried in these reviews and they still keep coming. Not recommended. 2.6 hours on record. I want to go fast. Why won't you let me go fast? Interesting. De nouveau, de nouveau, de nouveau, de nouveau, de nouveau. You ever say a word so often that it stops sounding like a word? That phenomena has a name. It's semantic satiation. It's pretty good. I wish I could just filter the word de nouveau out of these reviews. Online only, but no online competitive mode. Negative review. So this guy is linking to screenshots on V to explain why De Nouveau is bad. I don't think you understand why that's not going to work. To be fair, if I could blow you up in teleporters in the competitive mode right now, it would be fucking great. Yeah. Not recommended. Posted August 29th. Yes! Edit. De Nouveau. No. Okay, we're actually out of reviews. I scrolled through all of the reviews. Holy shit. Well, I scrolled through all the negative reviews, at least. There's probably some gems somewhere in the positive reviews, but... I wonder how Sonic Mania is doing on Metacritic. I don't know, are you guys having fun? Because I'm having fun. Sonic Mania reviews on Metacritic. Let's see. Shut up! Let's see. Holy shit, this is an unreadable schizophrenic rant. What the fuck? Slippery gameplay, frustratingly cheap movements, game overs with trial and error bosses, and levels that, while beautiful, lack a sense of direction. I don't know how to explore things. There's gotta be a little bit more in this. Try PS4 reviews?
Now, when you buy Sonic Mania Collector's Edition,
Please don't do that. If you want to play a remake of the original, this game is for you, but it's no masterpiece. What? The game only gives you 3 lives after every game over and expects you to make it through an entire zone existing of 2 levels and 2 boss battles with those. I've had a game over in almost every zone and have essentially had to play every level twice, one zone in particular even 3 times. It's not that this game is ridiculously difficult or unfair, but that can still get pretty frustrating. I'm honestly not sure they thought giving you only 3 lives was a good idea. If I get a game over, I'm clearly struggling already, so why give players this extra handicap? The problem I have always had with Sonic remains. You are too fast to avoid anything when you are rolling, and areas that require tight platforming are frustrating due to Sonic being super slippery. Overall, just because it's the best Sonic game in a long time does not make it a good game. I feel like I'm having a fucking heart attack.
now when you buy Sonic Mania Collector's Edition,
Yeah. So I went through all the Metacritic categories. And naturally the Steam category, there's a bazillion negative reviews with De Nouveau listed as the only reason. I love that Sonic was never good takes. Those are fucking wonderful to me. Anyway, I have Freedom Planet now. Maybe I'll play that tomorrow. Thanks, Venice. How large is Freedom Planet? Store page. Can I get a size here? Or do we just not... Oh wait, no, the fastest way to do this is at the install. Oh yeah, 432 megs? Yeah, easy. Alright. Well, I need to fucking eat, so I apologize for wasting everybody's time reading review quotes. But there were some gems in there, good lord. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow, maybe super late tonight, because I'm feeling a little bit of an arena shooter itch to scratch. But, Until then, I'll catch you guys on Discord. Adios.